Well, hi guys and gals, it's me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, and it's another beautiful day here in Tennessee. Sun is shining at the moment, and it was supposed to be rainy this afternoon, but I'll take the sunshine anytime. And as you can see, we have our doors installed on the front of the woodworking shop, and we got a few hanger-uppers going on, some vintage hubcaps. You know, Rambler and a Plymouth and a Nash and an Oldsmobile and a Chevrolet and a Lonely Tennessee plate down there. And the reason I put that plate down there is that is the plate that was hanging, one of the plates anyway, that was hanging on the beam across the top of this open space. And I have a light there, it's not wired in yet. We got a Buick hubcap over here and a couple other doodads and a thingamabob and a whatchamacallit, and it's pretty pleasant. It's like 47, 8 degrees, something like that, and very little breeze. And I wanted to show you my wrench here that I use for my door closer. It's very similar to the one on the other door, which I'll take you over and show you that. This one says on it, Auto Kit number 100, made in the USA. Now, I'm not sure what kind of auto kit it came with or who made it. That's the only identification on it. But look at that one, and then we'll come over here and we'll look at this one here, which is on this one. This one here is a Ward's Eclipse, and notice it's very similar wrench, very similar. So don't know if they're made by the same company or not, but I figured it worked for this door, and now it's going to work for this door over here, and it does. It works just dandy. I got some more figuring out to do and things to finish up. Let me take you inside and show you what we got going on in here. You saw the other day, you already saw all my pipe clamps and bar clamps and all of that kind of good stuff. But now we've got some wiring going on. Nothing's hooked up yet, and I put this pegboard up and I've started organizing some of my stuff, and it's probably all going to get changed as I find out what works where, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. This is the back side of this door, and this door here opens, has a barrel bolt down there similar to the one on the other shop. But this door swings out instead of swinging in like the other one does. Then we swing around over here, and I have moved some shelving units down from my tool room, which is the back of my house, and yep, moved the tools down here. Where else? These are all carpentry kinds of tools, you know, sanders and routers. All of those on that shelf are routers. There's all sanders there, and the specialty nailers and more nailers down there, and yeah, all kinds of good stuff all over the place here. And I finally got that bench moved out of here that was down there. That's actually up my tool room now, and that little toolbox has little geehaws and widgets and goofits, and yeah, so we're working at it. I also moved down my new to me table saw. This is the one that was in a flood, and it's almost identical to the one that I had, except it's a little bit newer and maybe a little bit better condition, don't know for sure. But it runs smoother than the other one, and that's the main reason. And plus, this one is on wheels. And the nice part of it is I have put a block down there take you around here and show you. I put a block right here at the edge of my step so that it won't roll off of there when I'm using it. But the neat thing is, with this being on wheels, when I'm not using it, I can slide it off to the side over here, and I gain a whole lot more floor space. So if I'm doing a project, building a cabinet or something like that, I'll have more room. Of course, I've got room down here. Got to do some fixing on this dude. This thing is all coming apart, but that's okay. Easy enough to make a new top, and when I make the new top, it won't be particle board. Or this isn't even particle board. This is masonite. Yep, MDF. I'll probably make it make my pieces out of some 2x6 poplar. That's what I got for doing my door and doing some other framing projects around the place. So we're getting there. This is going to come out of here too, and I think probably I'm going to have a rack up there to put all my scrap lumber on to get it up off the floor and have it a little bit more organized. And I may build some more shelving over there. I'm not sure about that yet. Got to get into using the place first, but my very next project is to finish off my wiring. And I have one outlet there, and the light that's on the outside is wired into that outlet. So that light outlet there is going to be always on, and I will put a daylight or a night sensor on the light outside so that it'll come on at dusk, which is the same way that that one down there works. That one comes on at dusk, and so this one will come on at dusk as well. So we'll have light for both ends of the shop. So yep, I'm going to do some insulating on my ceiling, put some more of that rigid insulation up like I used in the other shop, and that'll brighten things up in here a whole lot more than what it is now. And you can see I temporarily blocked off that opening back there because we had a pretty good rainstorm and it was pushing in there. And I've got to, maybe even before I finish my wiring, I may need to take care of my rafter tails out there because I don't have all of the roof screwed down across the back there because I needed to cut the tails. And I had some, when I sealed the roof, I don't think I sealed it all the way back, and I had some water leaking down in here and dripping down onto the floor. So we need to get that sealed up and taken care of. But I'll tell you what, guys and gals, this is a vast improvement over what I had before, because all I had was a dirt and mixture of cement slobbers on the ground, and it wasn't flat. It curved on both sides and it tipped, and yeah, and I had my miter saws in here and my table saw in here, and with the roof leaking, everything was getting damaged. So this was a matter of necessity to get this sealed up. So we'll keep working at it, and I'm hoping that, well, you know, I may not be getting a whole lot done here next week because our temperatures, believe it or not, toward the end of next week, it'll drop down into the single digits at night, like 8 or 9 degrees. And it'll only get up into the 20s during the day. But I got to tell you, I'm not complaining because I have my weather app I have on my phone. I can also check the weather back where we moved from in Minnesota. And next week, their high one of the days is only going to be like 5 or 6 below zero, and their low is going to be 18 or 19 below zero, and they're going to have wind chills on top of that, which will make it like 40 degrees below zero. Now, I can deal with single digits above a whole lot better than double digits below. So that's where we're at for today. Thanks for watching, for commenting. Hi, Jinx. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. What are you watching? Watching something. They're doing their job, catching mice. Unfortunately, they also catch birds sometimes. So until next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, sharing, thumbs up, and all of them good things. And this is a reminder of my good friend, Dan Love. Yep. Busman. What's it? Busman 52? I think that's what it is. Yeah. He gave that to me, which I appreciate very greatly. Hope you're having good weather where you all are. Bye for now. Got hit by a deer last night. Yep, it had to happen. And she left some of her fur behind. But I had to climb out the passenger side door last night when I got home. It only happened less than a mile down the road. And I didn't realize it. I thought it was just the fender was pushed back into the door. Well, I pulled the fender back, but the door has got a big buckle in it in the middle. And I got it so I can open the door now. No, I don't have collision insurance. That's okay. Yeah, that's the way it goes. You win some and you lose some. You know, as they say, if you got lemons, you gotta make lemonade.